What's up, guys? Thank you for all the support on the last video, and I hope you guys are all enjoying yourselves. Today's video is kind of similar to the last one. It's kind of funny looking back at it, but it wasn't at the time. Well, actually, kind of was laughing about it with my friends, but anyway, it's kind of similar to the last video in ways like I got fucking smacked in the face, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. There's a kid that I met last year when I was in grade 11. He was in my foods class, and this kid has special needs, and his name's Tony. He was really awesome. At first I was really confused because he'd always just be like staring at me, giving me a few side eyes here and there, and I thought he had beef, to be honest, because I didn't know he had special needs in the beginning. And he would always talk to me in the hallways. He would also always ask me about eyeglasses, and I was always so confused. Must have been one of his things. And he would always call me Mace because my name is Mason. I guess he just really likes the nickname Mace. Yeah, so basically, he was pretty cool, but sometimes I was a little uncomfortable with shit he did because he would like start recording me in the middle of the hallways when everybody's like walking past and stuff, which wasn't very fun, but yeah, I got over it. Yeah, so this story is about him and a time where it wasn't so funny, even though it kind of was. He asked to have me on iMessage one day, or not iMessage, Messenger. I agreed to it because I kind of honestly just wanted him to go away because I thought he would if I did, which I was right. This is previously to what happens in the story. The day of the attack, I'm gonna call it, only happened like a few months ago, but I got him on Messenger like at the start of the year, like quite a bit before this. But he met me last year and he was in my class last year. Okay, so anyway, this is the story. I'm gonna just start like that. I only have 2 classes. One at the start of the day at like 8:45, and one at the end of the day at like 1:45 or something. And I had just finished my first class that ended around like 10:08. I was just chilling in the cafeteria, which I don't do a lot now. I just usually stay home because it's better, I guess. And I was in the cafeteria, just chilling. I was playing chess on my phone. Makes me sound like a nerd because I am. I'm wearing a shirt that says Periodic Table of Marvel right now, so that kind of explains it. Yeah, so Tony, he just comes up to me. He was saying that he wanted me to text him back on Messenger. So I was just like, okay, Tony, I'll just text you back in a second. And I don't think he understood or he didn't like that. I don't know what it's like for him in those situations, but I just thought it was a normal conversation. I was like, just 1 second, buddy. And I'm always super nice to him. I've always been super nice to him because, there's some things that he can't help. When I told him that, he didn't really like it, clearly, because after a few seconds later, he's like, Mace, answer, and I was like, okay, I will after this. And he kind of like walked away, came back, and he's like, sorry, Mace, and I'm like, for what? And he just close fist me right to the fucking nose. Dude, that was the most unexpected thing that's probably ever happened in my fucking life. But yeah, so I was sitting with my 2 friends, and they were just laughing. Well, they weren't laughing at first, but they were just like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, dude, I have no fucking idea. And after that situation kind of happened, I started laughing, and then they started laughing. I was just shell-shocked, and also something I kind of left out is my nose was fucking bleeding all over the floor. And I didn't want that to happen again. I don't think anybody would want that to happen again. So I went to the office and like told them about it. And I was sitting with the vice principal or whatever for probably like 20 minutes. And she wanted to look over at like, she was so surprised because she was like, oh, he's always been so nice and whatnot. And he really is. But I don't know, he just didn't like what I did. So anyway, we look at the camera because there's one like overlooking the cafeteria, and we when it comes to the point, I had no idea what time it was when it happened, I didn't really check for that. And so we end up finding it, and she's just, like, once we find it, she just laughs her ass off, and I'm like, are you even supposed to be doing that? But yeah, so she just starts laughing her ass off about me getting domed in the fucking face by a kid with special needs. I was also talking to her about, like, maybe he should have, like, a helper or something, and he would never have one. And she's like, oh yeah, for sure. And then she said that she was gonna have a helper for him, like, all the time. She hasn't had a helper, or he hasn't had a helper to this day, which would be nice. And he actually always still texts me and stuff, which is kind of funny. And he's really sweet. He's like, he was like saying Merry Christmas and stuff, and I said it back, and I was like asking him what he got and stuff, and he told me and stuff like that, which is really cool. The lesson of the story is involve yourself more, I guess. I don't really know what else can be learned from this story, but yeah, just listen to people when they're talking to you, I guess, even though I was really enjoying my game. I didn't have to be interrupted like that, but you know how it goes sometimes. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments, and I will be sure to make more videos like this. And I'm sorry you guys had to watch the horrendous gameplay of Hotline Miami. Pissed me off more than it probably did you guys, and also there are actually a few other stories I could tell about Tony, and just let me know if you want more stories involving Tony. They weren't very funny for me, but they might be for you, I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys in the next video. Later.